Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
And I'm Maisie. She still has her jammies on.
Yeah, it's cold down here. So it keeps, it keeps her socks on because they're attached. She's not happy about it. But it keeps everything where it's supposed to be.
Sorry, we've been kissing a lot. Sometimes she puckers up and sometimes she wants to.
Yeah.
Ah. All right, so a couple things. So one thing is that I think we said that we were not going to keep talking about squirrel, but you guys just keep bringing it up. So what's kind of fun is that after Fabric Chat Wednesday mornings, you know, we read all of those, and sometimes we're able to comment on a little bit of them. But I encourage you guys to all go back and see what everybody says, because it's pretty fun. So a couple of the comments that I just want to mention is somebody said that the Washington, Oregon gray squirrels can get up to 8 pounds.
Oh, snap. We don't have those monsters up here.
I've not seen those. Whoosh. But that's what, no, see, that's that looky thing she does.
They're probably too smart to live in the city.
And then somebody else said that the reason that they didn't add all of the seasonings to the old recipes, because that was back in the days when women knew how to cook.
Oh.
And it was just understood.
Flavor.
Yeah, so that was what somebody else said. The other thing that I thought was, and then we talked about the words. Everybody said yes. Everyone says nesting, but they agree. I am right. It is nestling. Nestling, not nesting. And also that they have heard you say especially with an X.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This is not a word. It's especially. Not especially. And also that it looked like you had horns on your head this morning.
I know! It did. The entire time I was editing, it's like, that is super distracting. How did they not notice? Yeah, my bud was just put my head. Whoop. I had a great set of horns all morning long. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah. There was no fixing that.
It's hilarious. I know we're loud. That's why she has to be loud, because we're so loud. So, all right, and the whole scenery is a little bit different. I am doing videos for you every other day of how the. What's happening? Just be mean. Are you being mean? Are you being a bully? You did it. Or was that me? It was you. She was chewing out the dog this morning.
Well, Liz is a really good booty bumper.
But I am doing videos for you every other day, and I just need to have a minute to sit and do it, and I'll put kind of a compilation video of how the shop is changing, and it's quite different. And so we're kind of in a weird spot, and we'll kind of show you how that goes. And then the other quick thing, and we have a couple of viewers' questions. We're going to talk about a directional fabric with a pocket scarf, and we're going to talk about our favorite pattern for a wedding ring quilt, and we had a couple other things we were going to talk about. But first, so what happened was I did find that book. Remember when I said there was this is what the cover looks like. This is the coolest book. Yeah, so this was the Tracy's gift to Harper for her birthday, and it's just really amazing. And the special place it's inside. So here's your little thank you cards for those guys. And this was the Cindy Rang and Brianna Motzkus. It was from Portland. I talked about this morning. It was from Portland, from a dedicated viewer.
Simple squirrel. Hillbilly squirrel and gravy over rice.
Nice, fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so she...
Ooh, bacon fried squirrel.
Still a hard no.
And they only have a picture of bacon. If you're worried about fat and cholesterol, eat a carrot. Sounded nice. That is fantastic.
And it's funny, you know, there's again, go back and read the comments. There's a bunch of people that eat squirrel. It's just, you know,
it's all by your area.
And what was it called? A tree chicken.
When you can get an 8-pound tree chicken. Ours are little.
Yeah.
Ours are little.
Yeah. Ours are the size of chipmunks. All right. Okay, so we've got quite a few boxes
Yes.
to do, and what are we gonna do? We want to just do this one first.
One in front
That
of
one
us?
is a small.
You can do a small one.
Yeah. So we're not prepared.
Go.
All right. Ready, Missy?
And then the other thing was we were talking about Harper Strunts this morning, the little girl that's waiting the heart transplant that turns 9 this month. Donna did weigh in and just say, we thank you so much, but that was all she said was great big thanks for all of the prayers and support and cards. But we will have an update for you for Sunday's box opening, and then again, we're going to celebrate her birthday with her. So
Super
anyway,
fun.
so we'll. You handed me a book. Oh, a book. So, one weekend quilt. Oh, gifts. One weekend. 20 plus thoughtful projects to sew. So I see fast
Fun.
ones. Oh, so fast gifts. So just time for
There's a
Christmas
lot in
gift
there.
giving. There's a lot in here.
Good teacher gifts, too.
Oh yeah,
Pencil pouch.
yeah. There's all kinds of
That's pretty cool.
things. Oh, some cute little mug rugs. Those are cute. That's really cute. Oh, cute little purse.
I think it's a casserole thingy. Doesn't that
it
hold the
is.
casserole in it? Yeah, hot casserole carrier.
Oh,
Everyone needs one of those.
everybody does need one of those. All right, fun.
So in that
Okay.
box was a book and some dogs.
Some books.
So these are little terriers.
Are they? Oh no, there's some pit bulls
Oh yeah, there's a pit bull in there. A little box
and a boxer.
Cute. Look at those pretty faces.
All kinds of little things in there.
So that's that guy, and then some Labradors
Labradors.
in every flavor.
Yeah.
Love it. So cute. And I love that they have like grown-up dogs and puppies. Love it, everybody. Every stage.
Do you know what they call a dog magician? A dog that is a magician? A labracadabrador.
I love it. That was a good one.
All right.
She's got to know what that is.
I don't know. She said she didn't get it. All right. One more. Is this also?
You want to do that one too?
Yeah. Let's just do another little box.
All right, Major, let's open this one up. Let's go this one. Let's go this way first.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, it's girly.
Purple.
Ballet. Tutu. Plie. What is that?
Choreographed. Fouette. I don't know.
Chase. Cute.
And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4,
tiara.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's
So
all.
9 pieces. And I suppose we want to get the plastic off and let them
Yeah.
see them? Little Mrs.
We'll show
climbing
them
in the
both.
box.
But yeah, ballet and cute stuff.
Pinks and purples.
Super cute.
Sparkly. Is it sparkly? It seems sparkly. Or is
It
just the
is not
plastic?
sparkly.
It's just the plastic.
No metallic in this one. All right, we'll take some plastic off and then we'll show it post.
We'll get the baby out of the box. Okay, so it's called Tutu Cute, and we don't have the table in front of us, so we have to come down, see if my old knees can get back down and back up. But also you get to see. Can they see baby? Dishes. Little kisses. Eating her popcorn. Okay, so did I already say the line is called Tutu Cute? And it's not very big, but it's really cute. So it really is all kind of ballerina stuff. But I just want to show you these really quick. This is adorable. So this is just pink, cute little roses, kind of ethereal, kind of cool. And then, no, you can't touch it. You got popcorn. And then this one is the little lavender and purple one. Which, if you don't have somebody at the moment that's doing the ballet thing, this is just a great piece anyway, I think. I mean, I think it's just a classic piece. And then the rest of these, so there's some crowns. So there's pink, purple, and gray on white. And then the same thing on purple. And then there is... These are the words that we were showing you. So, and it's on white or it's on purple. And you can see it just says all kinds of dance, twirl, and little girl, little ballerina, plie, all kinds of stuff. And then here are some ballet slippers. And then just a really cool little paisley swirl. So you could do a bag, you know, for if somebody goes to dance class. You could do a, let me eke up. All kinds of things. Or in terms of quilts, I think this is another one of those where the fabric does all of the work for you, so you could do something that's just really large pieces. And
yeah, you can just do something simple as solid squares and some 4 patches.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's see. I'm going to move this out of the way, and then we've got 3 big boxes that go together. I think we've got 2 other big lines that we'll show you, so we'll be right back. Okay, so now we have, what is it, yogurt?
Yogurt and Northcott?
Oh, it's going to be Northcott. It's yogurt. Maybe ask them sometime why they put it in yogurt boxes. Ooh.
I know. They must have someone next door. That's beautiful.
We know. I know what this is. Because, yeah.
This is called Vivian.
Vivian.
My jam right here. I know. Ooh, and here's a big jumbo.
Can you say,
ooh, look at this one. Ooh.
It's beautiful.
It's fantastic.
It's really
and this was one that we had gotten sample yarded.
Yeah, so we actually have a quilt to show you out of this.
We got something done.
Got something done.
All right, there's actually 2 boxes.
I think there's 3.
Oh, 3 boxes. So we'll get the rest of it all open.
Yeah.
I'll go find some show and tell, and then we'll look up close to it together. Okay, so the collection was called Vivian.
Vivienne.
Very beautiful.
It's beautiful. It is really gorgeous. And there is a pattern that the pattern is called Walk Through the Garden. And this is absolutely beautiful. It's just, and it's really large. So Brianna, of course, needed this for her little reading nook. And so what it takes is it takes 1.25 yards of the large print, which is going to be the 2 big center pieces there, or 1.75 yards.
1.75 yards.
And then it also is your border, and then 1.75 yards of the charcoal, and 3 yards of the white, and then 1/2 yard of 7 other pieces that go with it. Oh, she says,
you got a duck.
Pulling on our cord.
She's just being crazy. So yeah.
So anyway, beautiful fabric, gorgeous line, and then minky on the back, the rose minky on the back. And then, do you think we would be able to do kits of it? Maybe what we'll do. I did not throw you down. You sat down.
We could do kits of it. I worry. I think knowing it's only 15-yard bolts, we could. Maybe we'll do like 3 kits of it. But yeah, that's all you need is 7 1/2-yard cuts, a chunk of background, and at least 2 yards of your inner and outer border. Because remember, your outer border is inside the quilt, and your inner border is also binding at the end.
It really is pretty. And then we ended up getting, so we got the entire collection. We did only get 1 bolt of that large print and of that charcoal. So yeah, we'll just do a couple.
You could always change that out. I mean, I know this is really pretty and gorgeous, but you could easily use, there's another smaller, this one is just a little smaller floral print with the charcoal background. That would equally be just as beautiful showcased and as your border.
Yeah, and we'll kind of show you up close here. Yeah. Because the other thing is that you got, it looks like we got 5 other of the Northcott textures to go with it. And so, are you able to see?
Not really. I'm
just like you need to move. Okay, we'll move. Okay, and again, that was the kind of the close-up of the pattern. And let's walk through the garden. And really, any of those fabrics where you just really like the fabrics and you want to even just use up some stash. I mean, they're using 1/2 yard cuts. But you could mix that up any way you want to, and there's just the 2 large pieces here, and this, and it's the border that is 1.75 yards, and then all of this charcoal in here is the other.
You can also make those 2 center blocks piece blocks too.
Sure.
There's nothing saying you can't do that.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So if we look at this, let's see. Let's come down. This was the other. Are you going to kind of pan across first, or no? Already did. Okay, so this is the other one that Brianna just used 1/2 yard, but it could be kind of your main piece. This is not, we're just going to do 1/2 yard in the kits that we cut, but this is beautiful. It's just a smaller scale of that large print. And then this one is the large print, and this is what is used in those 2 big blocks and in the border. I mean, that's just, and if you see my hand, the size of those flowers. Just really, really gorgeous. And then I'm going to show you the textures next. So, isn't this called textures?
I think that's canvas.
Oh, Toscana.
Oh, Toscana.
Yeah, so there's a light gray. There is, let's see, I didn't get the plastic off of this, but there's kind of this paley pink. There is a pale kind of an ivory, kind of a dusty pink. I'm going to put these down. And then there is... Did we get two of these, or are these different colors?
They look different. This one's color 28.
Oh, it is, and this one is color...
I think it's a shade different.
I can't tell.
Here. Color 262. So yeah, I really think it's just a shade difference.
Can you tell? I guess I can tell. This is a little bit darker. It's like the splotch is darker. Okay. All right. Well, you never say no to pink.
No.
Okay. And then these other ones. Oh, and then this one was the other one.
Very
This is really very raspberry. Beautiful piece to go with it. All right. And then you can see that the Vivian is kind of a
tie-dye.
a tie-dye, yeah. So there's the gray. There's this pink and raspberry. And then there's this.
And that's also where the peach comes in, is that one. You'll see there's little tones of peach, which is where if you thought that tonal thing was weird that it was peach, that's a little bit of peach in there.
Yeah. And then here is the charcoal, kind of dark gray.
That's that inner border binding.
Yeah. And then the leaves. So there's the leaves on the white. And then there's also, come over here.
If you stand there, you're not in the way.
I'm not in the way. There's also the leaves on the charcoal. That's a gorgeous piece of fabric. So elegant. And then a really cool plaid that I really like. And then this white, I don't know that you're going to be able to tell, but it's kind of also that splotchy. It's just like this, only it's bright white on kind of a creamy white, soft white. Yeah. And then there is the light gray. And then here's another leaf print, and this one is on that raspberry color. I love this stripe.
Me too.
I love this stripe.
I super love it. I think that would equally be pretty as a focus piece.
It would be, except it's going to be diagonal.
I would just fussy cut it that way.
Sure, yeah. And then here's that peachy one.
Super cool.
And that's it.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Northcott boxes. And when we do the little pan around to show you the shop, you see the little corner that we're stuck in at the moment. So moving everything out, if you remember, we're getting new carpeting and painting. And so we're...
Oh. What did your baby mushrooms?
Oh, little baby mushrooms.
This one is called Woodland Wildflowers. Oh, there's the flowers. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that modern color. Look at that rusty one. Ooh. It's from a Fancy That Design House. I don't know who that is. Beautiful.
Nice and soft.
Yeah.
And then if it's Moda, I assume we have pre-cuts. Oh, I love that one. Ooh. Anything floral is
a little plumage.
My favorite plumage.
Beautiful.
Oh, it is. It's feathers.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna. I think it looks like there's 4 boxes of it. We're going to get all of the plastic off and figure out how to lay it out so you can see it, and we'll be right back. All right, so before we show you this, we have a couple of questions that we wanted to answer, and I thought it probably is better to do this here rather than at the end when you guys are all busy shopping. So one thing that is super, super important is I want to let you know what I found out about the Lazy and Lovin' It ruler, the Lazy and Lovin' It. Yeah, isn't not going to buy anything else. So I had mentioned that Amazon sells it. That is not them. Do you know that there is such a thing as a counterfeit ruler?
Really?
Yeah.
Someone counterfeited that ruler?
Yeah. It comes from China, and when you get it, it doesn't have their logo thing on it. It's just a picture. But if you look at it, so the way that you find out is to look to see who the seller is and make sure that it is an independent
I
quilt
always
shop.
look and see who the seller is.
Yeah, look and see if it's something, that you can't pronounce. I mean, it's not the real thing, which
But again,
means
check
that
your
the
local
accuracy.
shop.
Check your local shop, because the other thing too is, for those of you guys in Canada, there's a ton of Canadian shops. There's New Zealand, there's Australian, there's a whole bunch of other countries and UK that sell the ruler. If you go on their website, which is where you want to go anyway, to sign up for their sew along, kind of doing a block of the month thing, I'm signed up for that. It's going to be really fun to do. It says there where to buy. And so you can look if you're out of the country and you don't want to pay us to ship it to you, which I think can get kind of bad. Anyway, so little FYI, we wanted to fix that right away and tell you that's not them. The other thing is, we had two other quick little questions to answer. One was somebody is making I can't remember, I had your email with me this morning, but somebody's making a wedding ring quilt, and you have to make it by May for a wedding. She really wants to pull on those cords. Sorry. She says, Mom, you cannot tell me no. Now she's storming away. Anyway, there are a lot of different double wedding ring patterns that are out there. There's lots of ways to do it. It tends to kind of be an applique thing. I'm just going to tell you that my favorite way,
because you can do it. I know. You're freaking me out, girl.
She has a stick.
I'm just gonna take this camera with her. I didn't take it. It wasn't me.
Sorry.
Because you can do, like, I think Judy Niemeyer has an a
double wedding ring.
If you want to do it paper pieced. You can do it Quilt Smart, which is similar to our, like, the grid stuff, where you fuse and slip and sew. That, again, the paper piecing, even the Quilt Smart, I think is more tedious than Jenny Padigo.
Than this one. There's a lot of different ways to do it. We have made over the years, I'll bet I've made 5 or 6. This is by far, for me personally, this is my favorite way to do it.
This is a Jenny.
And we're going to show you the quilt first. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is Jenny Padigo with So Kind of Wonderful. So it's using the really cool quick curve ruler.
So this is her ruler. She is from Washington State. She's from Everett.
Yeah.
And so this is her ruler. Her ruler, she has tons of videos, lots of pattern support. She has, 5 or 6 books that are out. I think we carry most of her stuff. It is a great ruler, because what you do is and her pictures, it shows exactly where you line it up on the ruler.
Yeah.
But what you do is you cut your strips, and then and you have your sizes, and you cut this. It's just a soft little curve. It's not like curved piecing. Super easy. And then you trim it a second time.
And on her website, and I think on every ruler, she gives you a little QR code on where to get the video to watch her sew.
Yeah.
And the tricks to sewing that soft curve. And all of her patterns start with your strip pieces, all your 6 colors sewn together in a strip, and then you cut and then you sew. It is super fast, super easy. You can get it done in a couple weekends.
We've done, over the years, we've done a couple of her block of the month quilts, several of them, and everybody who has this ruler still uses it. This is another one of those. It's just a really fun ruler. She has this one, and then she also has a mini.
Which is equally fun.
Yeah. It's just a really nice thing, because I personally don't like what I call a one-trick wonder ruler. It has to be something that either does the one thing that I do all the time, like the flying geese ruler, or it has to be something. Sorry. That there is.
That was amazing quake.
Yeah. That there is lots of pattern support to do things in an easy way, and it's a fun ruler. I really like her stuff, and I think that she goes to a lot of the big quilt shows. So
because she also designs fabric for who's that?
Riley Blake.
Riley Blake.
I think it's Riley Blake. Yeah. She's a big
really
deal.
fun. So yes, it is a one-trick pony ruler, but she has so much pattern support, book support, block of the month, sew-alongs. It is, and you can make anything.
You'll like it.
It's fantastic. Yeah. It's really cool.
And I don't know that we have anything on our YouTube.
We have nothing showing it.
But I know that it's easy to find. So if you want to YouTube search it first, just to kind of see who else is out, you'll see her.
Look some of her stuff up. If you're a modern quilter or prefer those modern looking, you're going to get some really cool modern stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're thinking, I just got the lazy love in it, or I can't decide between the two, And then they both are really good ones.
And the big thing with that is this was specifically in response to the question.
Oh, how to make a double red ring.
Right. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, every time.
Hands down.
Yeah. And then the only other question really fast that, really quick before we show you this really cool woodland fabric is, well, again, I said your name this morning. You want to make the pocket scarf. Super popular. We have a lot of those. So what it is just a yard of fabric. We have the pattern, but it's just a yard of fabric, and you cut width of fabric. So if it's directional, it is absolutely no problem at all. Just seam it here. So you have a width of fabric, and then you have one here. That's why it's 9 inches wide by 4 strips. And then when you put it on, when you're scarfing, you just bring up the bottom so that you have a little pocket. And so you can for your scarf, you can have your car keys, you can have your glasses, your gloves, whatever you'd like. You can decorate the pocket, you can embroider, machine embroider, do nothing, doesn't make any difference.
So when it's directional, you just have to decide how you want your snowman standing up, laying down, whatever you want. And then just test it on yourself before you flip and stitch and put it all together.
Yes.
It's 2 seams plus a wraparound. And it's super fast.
It's super fast. And I think that your big question too would be that when you sew all of them together and at the bottom what's going to happen is you bring this up.
They're now upside down.
And so you could have on the other side, you know, this underneath, or you could cut it. You know, so, or put something different on the end. So I think that's that whole thing. If you're doing directional, you know, do directional on do a half a yard so that this side is your directional fabric, and it would actually end up being the lining of your pocket, and then the underneath do a coordinating piece.
That's good.
Would be another thing that you would do.
That's a really good idea.
Anyway,
the other thing is
popular.
Make one just with some basic fabric for a niece, nephew, or someone in your house.
Yeah.
That you just know the basic fundamentals of how to make this and what it looks like finished. And then when you have your really pretty directional fabric, you're going to, I get why she thinks against the body it's going to be purple, and out showing will be these really cool, you know, fancy scarecrows. I don't think they heard me.
She's yelling.
So yeah, that's a good idea too. Lining it's the easiest, gonna be the easiest thing, I think. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, those were our viewer questions that we wanted to be able to show you.
Fantastic.
And now,
here's woodland, what was it called? Woodland Wildflowers.
So, and then the other thing about woodland, we should tell them about the pre-cuts.
Oh, so the pre-cuts for this collection are on their way. So oddly, we have the patterns, and on that pattern packing slip it said that they did not come with it. So I'm going to put the pre-cuts on here for you to purchase. But you may not get those until probably Friday, maybe Monday.
Unless they somehow come today still, or tomorrow morning.
So you're gonna, I don't have any to show you, but they are coming. So if your order is delayed 2 or 3 days, that's why we just waited for their pre-cuts. But otherwise we have all the yardage to show you, plus 2 colorway panels.
The panel is fantastic.
Yes. So a full yard panel, so 36 by 42. This one has that really pretty charcoal background with those really pretty rust. It's that, you know, vintage again, even though, you know, I'm pretty sure Grandma May had a couch on this.
I'm sure. I love this.
This was her living room. This was the color of her carpet.
Right? I know.
Shag carpet.
I love it.
It's really cool.
So, I really like it.
There's the black one.
And then let's do the white one.
For here is an ivory.
I guess ivory. It's not white, is it?
Yeah. Look how cool. Same exact image. Same coloring, same everything.
And those
different
of you guys that are long arming now, this would be one of those fun ones.
Super fun
to kind of practice here.
Yeah. And super fun because it's also not one, it's, you know, part of nature, which means not everything has to look the same. Right. If you get a little squiggly when you weren't supposed to get squiggly, no one's going to care. Yeah. And I think just the main drawing of it is really pretty and simple and scattered. This would be a really fun one.
I really, really like it.
You too? You too.
Okay. Show them what she's doing.
Let me show you a little bit.
Underneath the...
Shouts a lot.
Let me take this. Okay, I won't take it.
I'm so
now she's hiding.
Maisie! Maisie! She's like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not going to do it.
But she keeps popping back out between the legs like, bah! So she's yelling.
Hi!
What a goofy girl.
Hi.
Lizzie was down there and she quickly, no.
I know, she has a stick. I keep trying to take the stick.
She
won't give me the stick.
No.
No! Give me that stick.
Nope.
You don't need a stick.
Nope.
Ah, come here. Yeah, come get it. Okay.
Goofy girl.
All right, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to try. Hey, I see you. Give me the stick. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, give me it. All right, fine. I don't want it anymore. Okay, so the fabrics that go with it, I'm going to do it down here, see if this is a little bit easier. So this is a really pretty floral. And this comes with that, gosh, it's like a
Charcoal.
charcoal. I mean, it's a light black.
It's not
Not crisp black, but black. Really elegant. And then it also has this dark teal background. Beautiful. Also has this gorgeous sage background. Love that. And then it also has this ivory background. I don't know that I have a favorite.
They're so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Really, really pretty. So these are the other florals. And then these are the feathers. I like the idea of the feathers. She gave the stick to Lizzie. Good. I didn't want her to have the stick. So here's the little feather plumes, which are kind of fun. Also on kind of that black background. And then it's on the cream background and on this teal background.
That's pretty cool.
It is a gorgeous line. And then here's some more just kind of a floral toss on kind of it's almost a mint. A little different from the sage piece. I love just that little bit of mustard that's in there.
That
too.
mint's nice though, because that minty
Yeah.
color is some of your big bold flowers in your panel.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you see it from there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then mustard. No, I mean not mustard. Pumpkin. And then here is an ivory with some sage and some mint. Pumpkin color. There's another kind of a floral toss. I really like these two. I like these colors. Really nice. And then, the charcoaly black.
That's cool.
Oh, I love it. Really, really like it. And then we had some, I'll show you the other ones, but before we get too far gone, this is one of the patterns. Kind of a really, you can see it's just a great big block. There's 6 great big blocks on there. And then this one, which is great. What is she out there yelling? So this is going to be a huge quilt because it's got the panel in there. And then really, that's just some half square triangles.
And it uses the layer cake.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be massive.
One panel, 1 pack of layer cakes and some border print. Or some prints for borders.
And then there's this one. Can you see that or do I have to take it out of the plastic?
That's fine.
This is beautiful. So it's got some migrating geese there. That is a really cool effect.
Yeah, it is.
I love that. I like this one. And then 2 big flowers.
Love that one too.
I love that.
I like it.
I do too.
Cute.
Oh, you had one open. Sorry, I didn't see that till just now. All right, so here are this leaf print. Kind of the sage, and in this dark mustard, and in this taupe. Gorgeous, and it's kind of a creamy white on the top of it. And then this texture is just some little pods and seeds and seedlings. That dark blue on that, I don't know, minty teal. And then there's this one. And then finally we get into the mushrooms. So there's this one. And they're tiny. Oh, is it upside down?
Hey, it's okay, but.
And it's tiny, tiny. See my hand?
Yeah, they're itty bitty.
Itty bitty. Cute. And then here's one. Ivory.
Cute.
Super cute. And then
that's the only one that kind of wood color.
Yeah.
Wood texture.
Yep. And then it looks like, so did you just get,
So that's just a unbleached muslin. That looks really good with the ivory background. And then that is thatched, gosh, probably maybe manila. Yeah, manila. That is that ivory color. So if you're looking for a background, whether it's for the one of the quilts, the projects, or if you just need a background to go with whatever you want to make with it, that manila grunge is the best fit.
all right, so can you sneak in here? Let's see.
I think so.
Little Miss is out terrorizing Tracy. We might go out for just a minute, just to see Tracy here at the end. She got the dog toy. She's a terror. We're doing this whole remodel and doing all of this so that she has a baby room, which she's not in.
No. She's for a little bit.
It's okay, but we don't care. No. It's all right. We like her out here.
It's okay. They all already know.
I know.
We are desperate to have our baby room.
And it's, you know, she doesn't, I mean, she wanders around the shop as if
she really doesn't do bad.
The only thing that she does, she doesn't put anything in her mouth. Mm-hmm. You know, she doesn't chew on stuff, which is really good. She is pretty steady on her feet. The only thing she does is that darn DMC floss.
That thread.
I
brought my baby gate, so
it's gated off.
Gated off. There is still one way. Well, I guess there's two ways into it, but she doesn't like those ways.
That much space, she can crawl under it.
Oh, I didn't think that. Don't show her, Tracy.
She's gonna get it.
Yeah, okay. There's a whole lot of ways to look at it. It's just the illusion that it's off limits. She just did it!
Oh. I just saw
Tracy jinxed us.
She crawled under the baby gate.
Gosh darn it.
She's way too smart.
She's pretty clever.
A smart girl.
She definitely has that problem solving.
Yes.
Let's see if there's another way in or out or around, or how can I get to it. Yeah, that's true. All right,
we're gonna go out there for a minute and see Tracy, but let's do a little recap back here.
Yeah, so Vivian. Gorgeous. So if you are, you know, the pretty woodland rust, not really your jam, Vivian, pink, purple, my jam. Purple. We also had ballet.
Tutu cute.
Tutu cute. So ballet cutesy girl. And then also some Labradors. So some hot
Labradors.
And some cute bullies.
Yes, cute. And then woodland. Oh, and then also, I feel like now is the time to mention. I think we talked about it this morning, but tomorrow we will have a Throwback Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Kind of be watching, because as we are moving things and clearancing things, we're just going to say, you know what? We're just going to show you kind of some quick. It'll be quick. Probably, I'm guessing a 10-minute, under 10 minute. We're just going to do different areas of the shop where we need to move something, and we want you guys to
see it first,
love it, and take it.
That being said, clearance is hopping, and it will be kind of
check
the
it every
whole
day.
month of January, because we'll kind of be cleaning, moving everything. Throwback Thursdays would be like kind of the first place to see it, because you will see it there before it gets moved to clearance. So if you want to have first dibs at a new collection, that will be Thursdays. And then, you know, later in the week you'll see it into clearance. So that's the only tidbit there.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go talk to Tracy, and then
we'll close out there, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
I don't know what time, but tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, so a couple things to show you. So those of you guys that have been in the shop, our window is out.
I'm going to show you.
I know, Wyatt came in the other day and he's like, whoa, next time you want to break a window, ask me to come help.
No,
we didn't smash it.
Yeah. And so at the moment, Tracy is on one of our little cutting counters here, so her area has decreased by, you're at about a quarter of the size.
Yeah,
right?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe half? Do you think?
It's tiny.
I don't think
it's
half.
Small.
It's tiny.
Yeah, so teeny tiny, but she's still getting everything out, and it's all great. And so what we asked Tracy to do is, once and for all,
They've dragged me.
Tracy is our grammar queen. Whenever we're looking up, our Google searcher, whenever we're looking up a flower or what's this fish called or whatever. So we want Tracy to ask. So Tracy, tell us the definition of nesting.
Nesting. Watch you trip over
I know.
boxes.
I'm going to trip over everything.
All right. Do you want me to read what I
I want
found?
you to read it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys. So if I have my back to you, my apologies. Okay. So there are two meanings for nesting, which is a bird or an animal like building or occupying a nest. So nesting, or you're able to place things or objects together that are placed or stored inside the other. So they're kind of nesting in together
Like
or
Russian
snugging
dolls,
up.
like
yeah.
Russian dolls.
Yeah, or baskets or anything like we have here. So, right? All
And
right.
now tell us the definition of nestle.
Nestle.
I'm just saying.
Settle or lie comfortably within or against something. So lie or be situated in a half-hidden, obscured position. So I would say that they could definitely be interchangeable. What do you guys think?
I think it's nestle.
Nestle.
Hey, but quoting Matthew McConaughey.
Hey, what would Matthew McConaughey say?
Just because you think I'm right doesn't mean that I am wrong.
That I'm not right. That's right. That's right. So I'm going to keep saying nestle, but I would never correct anybody that said nesting. But I think it's funny that every other YouTuber apparently says nesting.
Well, I just made that
I'm
up.
right?
Yes.
Doesn't mean that they are wrong.
That's right. So it works either way. Just
That's right.
either way.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.